What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay back up in this mug. Today we're talking about the hobby questions for the February Painting Challenge 2021. Hope you guys are signed up for it. If not, then you can check it out. The link for the Discord is down below. It will take you to the Discord where you can see one of the channels is completely dedicated to the 2021 February Painting Challenge. All you have to do is join up, make a commitment, follow along. You don't even have to do this daily questions stuff. If you want to just make daily posts and update us there. You can also make videos on YouTube. That was the original intention of this painting challenge. Make daily videos, 28 videos specifically for February. It's going to be great. And if you are going with the random charts and you're rolling your D6 every single day, rolling a 3 will get you to the hobby category. So these questions mainly have to do with the creative side, the hobby, miniatures, all of that. Of course, if you want to answer any of the other category questions for that day, you can do that. Or you can just freestyle, answer all of them like a mad person, or you can answer none of them. Whatever you want, player's choice. Let's talk about these questions. Number 1, why did you choose your challenge project? Was it the miniatures? Was it the game? So remember, these questions correspond to the day of the month. So every day you're going to be answering one of these if you roll a 3 or if you choose to. Number 2, your future self has just finished the February Painting Challenge and has gone through a time portal to briefly possess you and tell you about the experience. So imagine yourself a month from now. You've finished your project. What does it look like? How does it feel to complete all of your objectives and have the finished product right in front of you? Imagine the satisfaction of reaching your goal and achieving your objective. Now, tell your present self how it feels and give yourself the advice that you need to turn that future, that image, from just your imagination into the reality. How do we make that finished, ideal picture a reality in the present? All right, that's number 2. Number 3, do you have all the tools and the paints you'll need to finish your project? If you don't, what else do you need in your arsenal? What can you pick up from your local hobby store or get? And before the end of the month, anything that you know you're going to need to get, don't put it off. Make sure you have it so that you can finish your project and we don't use it as an excuse. Oh man, it would have been so good if I had it, but I didn't have this one paint or this one tool that I needed. No, let's make sure you've got everything you need. Number 4, what techniques or skill do you anticipate having to use to finish your project? Dry brushing, highlighting, airbrushing, etc. Number 5, what is a miniature you do not own that you would like to have in the future? Number 6, I guess that can also mean like what squad or what if there's like, you know, a Plague Marines box or something where the models, they all look really cool. You can't just have one. You want to have the whole box. You can talk about that. Number 6, what painting or modeling technique do you want to get better at by the end of the year? Number 7, what do you do to get, should be in the zone, that creative mode where you achieve total zen with your paintbrush and are the most productive? We've talked about the zone before, getting in the zone, the hobby zone, and it's that mode of where your brain kind of goes not on autopilot, but it gets into a synchronicity with your body where you're working so productively. It doesn't even have to be fast, but where you're not thinking so much and you're not taking so much time, but you're being really effective with your time and what you're doing, and the paint just seems to magically go on the miniature. I love that zone. That's the best way to paint, getting in the zone. How do you get into the zone? How is your project going? Number 8, do you think you'll be able to finish by the end of the month? Again, 8 and 9 are going to be repeated every single week, so we have daily or weekly checkups rather, and then we can all be on the same page. Number 9, whose project are you enjoying following? I swear I'm gonna fix that before I put that up on the Discord. That whose is annoying me with all of these videos that I do, and I keep forgetting to fix it before I start filming. Why are you enjoying following that particular project? Number 10, what army or game are you most proud of painting? Number 11, if you could be an ethereal spirit that could float around and observe any in-game fictional battle with no fear of being hurt or killed, which battle would you want to be spectator to? So in the fluff and the fiction of your game, which is a battle that you think would be really, really cool? And you could talk about it there. Number 12, what army or game do you want to eventually collect and paint? If you had all the money, or if any particular game company said, hey, we're going to give you an army completely free, no strings attached, which army or game would you want to collect? Number 13, share a YouTube channel that you enjoy watching for the videos on the hobby. This could be anything from painting tutorials to reviews and unboxings to tactics, strategy, to battle reports, anything related to the hobby that you enjoy throwing on. Number 14, share a YouTube channel that you enjoy watching for something other than miniatures wargaming. So what other channels do you like to follow on YouTube? You could talk about it there. 15, how is your project going? Do you think you'll be able to finish by the end of the month? And for all of these weekly checkup videos, I should mention that if you feel like you're not going to be able to achieve your objective, this is the video, that's the day of the week, the daily question, where you can change it. You can change the objective. You can change the mission plan, as it were, so that you can achieve your success. If you realize halfway through the month, I'm not going to be able to paint an entire army of Space Marines, then you can dial it down so that you can achieve your goal. Make a goal that's achievable. Number 16, whose project are you enjoying following and why? 17, what is your favorite army or faction in what game based on the look of the miniatures? So just on the sculpt of the miniatures, the way they were made, the way that you intend to paint them, which army do you love seeing on the table? Number 18, what army or faction did you fall in love with as soon as it was released? Maybe in White Dwarf, you saw the pictures painted professionally, or in, on Kickstarter or wherever. As soon as you saw the first picture of the miniature, what army or game were you just like smitten with? Number 19, what is your favorite army or faction and in what game based on the lore or fiction? So yeah, the background of the army, not just the look, but also what they're all about. Number 20, what is your favorite army or faction and in what game based on the rules? Is it easy to learn or deep in nuance? What do you enjoy about playing this army and this game? I think I've got definitely an answer for that. Which army's rules are just fun to play on the tabletop. 21, share a painting skill or technique that you often use. Where did you learn it and what do you use it for? 22, how is your project going? Do you think you'll be able to finish by the end of the month? 23, whose project are you enjoying following and why? 24, what is the oldest figure you have in your collection? 25, what is the most recent figure in your collection? 26, how do you plan on spending the next 2 days in order to finish your project? If you've already finished, what do you plan to do with the rest of your time? 27, as the final day approaches, send a message of hope and encouragement to those at the home stretch. And 28, congratulations, you've finished the challenge and are immortalized in Hobbiton's hallowed Hall of Legends. Recap the month for us. What worked, what didn't, what would you do differently? Show off your project and let the world cheer your dedication and commitment. Bravo. So those are the hobby questions. If you've got anything that sticks out in your mind that you're not clear about, leave me a comment down below and I will answer it. Of course, you can also head on over to Discord and find all of these questions in the Rules and Daily Questions channel. I'm going to be posting them all up there once these go live. And if you would like to support the channel in a more financial way, you can do so through Patreon. The link for that will be down in the description as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for following this project. It's going to be a great one. I really, really look forward to it. And again, if you want to join us for boot camp, that takes place on Monday, January the 18th. See you then. Latest, players.